Class day.
Baklyoff in person combined with Grand Hotel had packed the Paramount,
said the professor.
Every seat was occupied and standing room was at a premium. What an opening it was,
he continued.
As the picture neared its end, and the orchestra, under the magnificent leadership of Baklyoff, reached the climax of Mascagni's Cavalleria Rusticana, a shot rang out. Inspector Kelly, who accompanied me, was immediately on his feet bellowing,
"Lights!"
They were quickly turned on and the picture stopped. Warning everyone to keep his seat, we started for the back of the theater, when a man's body slumped out of a seat and fell almost at our feet. A hurried examination disclosed he had been shot in the back of the head, and that he was an extremely tall man. Leaving Kelly to look after things, I hurried to the operator's booth. When almost there, I heard another shot, and knew I was too late. Entering the small compartment hung under the balcony, I found the operator with a bullet through his temple and a smoking revolver by his side. Not much to this, I remarked, as Kelly joined me.
"I wonder if he got the right man,"
commented the inspector.
"I don't understand how he could have made such a splendid shot under the circumstances. Amazing."
Was the dead man sitting in an aisle seat?
Interrupted one of the class.
Yes,
replied Fordney.
Gee, that's a good one, Professor. But I know now the one thing wrong with your story,
said the student. Do you?
It seems the student has spotted a potential inconsistency or issue in the story. Based on the information provided, it's not entirely clear what specific detail the student is referring to as the one thing wrong with your story. However, there could be several elements of the story that raise questions or inconsistencies. 1. Shooting accuracy. The student might be referring to the remarkable accuracy of the shooter, who managed to hit the tall man in an aisle seat with a shot to the back of the head, even though the theater was dark and the orchestra was playing loudly. This level of accuracy could be seen as implausible. 2. Operator suicide. The fact that the operator committed suicide by shooting himself in the temple is suspicious, especially considering the timing of the second shot. The student might question whether the operator's death was indeed a suicide, or if there was foul play involved. 3. Lack of motive. The story doesn't provide a clear motive for the shooting. The student might be wondering why someone would commit murder in a crowded theater during a film screening without a clear motive. 4. Rapid response. Inspector Kelly's rapid response to the first shot and his immediate command to turn on the lights might raise questions about whether he had prior knowledge or was somehow involved in the incident. Without more specific information from the student or the professor, it's difficult to determine which aspect of the story the student believes is problematic. If you have a particular interpretation in mind or more context about what the student meant, please provide that information, and I can offer a more precise response.
The student readily recognized the absurdity of the professor's story, which he had given to his class to test their quick detection of a glaring inconsistency. If it must be explained, an orchestra under personal leadership does not play during the showing of a talkie. Right? Wit marries ideas lying far apart by a sudden jerk of the understanding. Whipple.